Jibri die, Abina Buhari die. In the 4 years, 4 whole years. Now they take traumatize us. Jibri versus Buhari.
Breaking news: Buhari, the former president of Nigeria, is gone. But it is quite shocking, though not surprising, to see what has been happening online since his demise was announced on the internet. In fact, listen to this first, and I'll be back.
Fellow Nigerians, wait you. In the midst of this morning, let us understand who died. Jibri die, Abina Buhari die. In the 4 years, 4 whole years. Now they take traumatize us. Jibri versus Buhari. So where Aisha Buhari now? Let's see her come and tell her. Be like say, now the only person who will tell us the truth when it concerns federal matter. Now Jibri with the man now, Abina Buhari. We don't want a station where tomorrow they'll come and tell us that it is Jibri that died. Buhari is still in London. Let us know. Nothing will pay me past this death. Say, na private hospital. Do you know the amount of money that has gone down? As a former president, it will still be Nigeria that will be responsible. Or our money where they Jibri Buhari hand. Now they take bed. Politicians, yes, share. Make una do well. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, my papa. You have seen it now. Do well. Do well. Infrastructure. Whether na Jibri, Abina Buhari, that is the only question I have in this video. The only president that will do is doing well is the president that will build infrastructure. The rate at which we travel for medical is too much. We cannot even trust our own medical system. We cannot trust our medical system for anything. Now they carry this man go private. I can imagine the money in pounds. Naira, I can imagine, and I will make sure that I investigate the hospital where this Baba Pai. Let me get the copy of the how much where they spend. What is the one on Louis? They siphon us for this country. According to one former minister, no one mentioned him. He said we are always shouting about what is spoiled. That if only we know what is rotten. A old minister now he talking for me. He said he always pity me the way I'm shouting. That if we know what is rotten, then we will know. Hey, Jibri Abina Buhari will die now. Person will carry our money say they bring presidential hospital. Person where we shout from January to December for 4 years to build hospital. Our own president can't go buy for. No be another government next for London. He buy for private hospital in London. So now like this, we're supposed to do national crime. When we are telling you people that you don't know who will be affected. Share all the power, security, emergency flying is over now. Tinubu Otikuba Ilonsin. So my papa, Baba Jagaban, make una do the one we go favor everybody. Don't be the one we go favor una alone. Tinubu don't buy for private hospital. The pie no concern me because pie na pie. One day we will every die na die. I've always said it. You dey go, you dey travel, they kidnap you, they pie you, na die. You dey your house, straight bullet come meet you, na die. You be president, build hospital for us, take care of the masses. You say here they pay you, then go do bone marrow transplant. They spend all the national money on you. Now you are not in power. Pie don't buy you. Now we not say you should rest in peace. Me sympathize with anybody because now our money they go still take do national burial now. Buhari don't buy, and you go buy for private hospital. No be say you buy for British government hand. You see it, politicians. You see it, the power of greed and vengeance. Now they be saying this president better pass this on down. The only president will go good. Now person they will build infrastructure for your country. Now, I cannot condolence anybody. I cannot sympathize with anybody because masses too are buying every day.
Anyways, condolences to the family. But you see that of Iso. Now, you see why it is very important and unnegotiable for you to treat people rightly wherever you find yourself. If you are a leader, lead rightly and make sure you deliver on your mandate because you never know what life will bring for you tomorrow. And you see this particular part, everybody will go through it, but it will be a shameful thing that when your time comes and you are gone, almost nobody will be willing to sympathize or condole with your family. Now, I could remember when Umaru Musa Yar'Adua died, it was like the off-light in this country. Everywhere was dark. People were mourning. People were complaining. Because why? Umaru Musa Yar'Adua was on the right path as a president of this country. And again, he led well when he was the governor of Katsina State, the same state that Buhari came from. But can you imagine that since they announced the demise of the immediate past president of this country, I've been going from one post to the other, from X, Instagram, Facebook, and different social media apps. If you go under the comment section, some people were busy celebrating under this comment section. Others were busy swearing for him. People were saying different things that I cannot even say here on this particular video. Reason being that the kind of record he left behind. In fact, how does it feel to discover that someone who led a country that is blessed like Nigeria for 8 good years as a president, uninterrupted, finally ended up in a private hospital in London? What happened to the hospitals here? Oh, we cannot build a reputable hospital that can take care of them. Anyways, the bottom line is do the right thing anywhere you find yourself, especially as a leader. If not, tomorrow is still waiting for you. In fact, do not forget that a former deputy senate president of this country is still in prison in London, and nobody even cares. And if you want to know why, go and check his records and you will understand what is going on. In fact, listen to Aisha Yusuf and other reactions. But as you are listening to it, share your thought with me on the comment section. And after that, I'll be back. Let's go there.
Nigeria Muhammadu Buhari is dead. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. There's nothing in this world. There's nothing in this world. We are all on a journey, and most times we seem to forget. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Breaking news: former President Muhammadu Buhari dies in London. Former President Muhammadu Buhari is dead. His former aide, Bashir Ahmed, announced the passing of the former president on X. He wrote, "The family of the former president has announced the passing on of the former President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, this afternoon in a clinic in London. May Allah accept him in Al-Jannah to Firdaus Amin." That's what he posted. President Buhari, who served as Nigerian civilian president from 2015 to 2023, after previously leading the country as a military head of state between 1983 and 1985, was known for his stance on anti-corruption and efforts to stabilize the economy. Further details regarding burial arrangements are expected to be released by the family in accordance with Islamic rites. This is Vanguard, reporting this right now, and also on what's his name again? His former aide on social media also had put that. Bashir Ahmed also put out a message, and he said, signed Garba Shehu, 13th of July 2025. This is it. You're saying all the news media are carrying it from this angle. You would see that this happens to be the truth. It's all being reported all through that former President Muhammadu Buhari is dead. Yaba Left Online has carried it. Even on his official handle. Okay, yeah, this is from, he has put it now on his official handle. The other one had put it first. On the official handle of Muhammadu Buhari, it says, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. The family has announced the passing of the former President Muhammadu Buhari this afternoon in a clinic in London. May Allah accept him in Al-Jannah to Firdaus Amin. Signed Garba Shehu, 13 July 2025. And of course, somebody is asking, why are you announcing your death on your platform? I mean, everybody knows it wasn't Buhari that handled this platform, but seeing it on that particular platform tells you that the message is actually factual. It's factual. And the thing about Islam is that death is not something that is hidden. Even, there was all that conspiracy theory that he had died before, it's a clone, is this, is that. One thing for sure in the Islamic world is that when somebody dies, it's immediately announced and the person is immediately buried. Usually not the one that they will sit down and be wasting time or trying to hide it. That's why even during when Yar'Adua was sick and he was in coma or he wasn't able to talk and all of that, people were hiding the thing. Like the moment he dies, it has to be pronounced. It has to go on to bury this thing. That's it. At the end of the day, this is it. And it's always about what legacy. He will have to be buried immediately in accordance with Islam. the way someone is wearing the same kind of cloth that is used to bury the poorest of person in Islam is the same kind of cloth that is used to bury the richest of person in Islam. They're going to share the same thing. He's going to be in his grave alone. The grave, when they will say 6 feet deep, wide, it's not wide. There are 2 compartments. I mean, where you're putting is where you lay like this on your side. You understand? They don't even put you to have enough space to be. No, you can't be like this. You have to lay on your side, on one side. That's how they do it, to fit. They measure. They actually come to measure you when you are there. First of all, measure you to do the clothing, measure you to go and dig the grave. So it's not that it's a standardized grave for everybody. This shape, no, it's according to your size and your body. They will measure you and they will keep you there, and that's it. And it's now with your Lord to answer those questions when the angels come visiting you in your grave. First question: who is your Lord? And you start your own examination there. You don't go with your wealth. It's not going to be buried with any gold. It's not going to be buried with any silver. It's not going to be buried with any houses. It's not going to be buried with anything. It's not going to be done between him and his deed. And as a leader, how did you lead your country? What are the things that you do? For me, that's why when people talk about leadership, a leadership position is such a delicate position that you're going to account for everything. You're going to account for everybody. You're going to account for all. And then you see it here. At the end of the day, you ask yourself, is it really, is it really worth it? Are those things really worth it? Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. 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 From God we are, and to Him we shall return. And this is what you have all over the news, that former President Muhammadu Buhari is dead. Also being put out, Garba Shehu is putting that out there. Some of the comments are not for the faint-hearted. Definitely not going to be reading them out here. But also NTA has picked it up. The same message of his death, NTA has picked it up. Africa Facts, in short, it's all over the Nigeria. Just the Insta blog has also picked it up. News Central TV has also picked it up. Different bloggers, The Guardian Nigeria. So in a way, NTA Network also has picked it up. A lot of people, are putting that out here, and a lot. So from the look of this, it is what it is. Life.
You get the point. What do you think? Hey, share your thought with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe. Click on that subscribe button, follow, and share for more updates. Because like this, we're more